my channel. Welcome back to another pregnancy update. Y'all, I made it through my 9th week of pregnancy, and today's video is all about how my week went. It was pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm very excited that this pregnancy is progressing nicely. If you hear any extra sounds before I get started, all of my dogs are all around my feet right now, so you might hear their nails tapping the hardwood floors, but I can't get rid of them. Now that I have that out of the way, let's get right into the video. All right, so for my 9th week of pregnancy, I don't feel like I have that much to say. It's been pretty chill, but the app that I'm using for this video, I get asked all the time, is Pregnancy Plus. I'll show you what baby looked like. That's what baby looked like in the 9th week of pregnancy. So tiny, just over an inch big. It says that the fingers and toes become properly separated, losing any webbing. The eyes are moving from the side of the head to the front where they'll eventually be located. Bone development continues, and you can even start to see joints in baby. So that's the specs on baby for the 9th week on baby's growth. And you guys know I love this app because I love listening to the sound of the heart beating. It's very calming, and I also love this app because it'll show you, if I tap this, it shows you the actual size of, I'm trying to get it, so there you go. It shows you the actual size of the baby for that week. So this is the actual size of baby right now, or for the 9th week. Today I am currently 10 weeks pregnant today. Let me get into my symptoms. I wrote stuff down this week because I was just trying to go off. I wasn't feeling well last week, so I was going off the top of my brain. I just kind of forgot some stuff. So, symptom 1 is still gas. Gas is still around. It's not as bad as it was before, but I still have a lot of gas. Breast tenderness is there. It hasn't really gone anywhere. At night, some nights it feels like there's none, and then when I lay down I feel everything, but definitely when I wake up in the mornings they're really heavy and sore then. And then I'm really careful, like washing around the nipple area, just because they're sensitive. I wrote down crazy sleep. My sleep has been so crazy, you guys. Sometimes on Instagram, I'll post on Instagram when I am awake, but usually I wake up between 2 and about 2 and 5. I'll say now between 2 and 5 I wake up randomly. Yes, I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, but I wake up just wide awake, like I'm just up, and then I'm up for a few hours, and then I go back to sleep, and then I wake up for the day. Sometimes I wake up for the day and I eat something, and then I'm up for like an hour and I go back to sleep. So sleep has been a very big thing for me. I've been very tired. Cramps. Now, what I wanted to mention this for the 9th week is because I mentioned, like right at the beginning of my 8th week, I had went to the ER because I felt like some sharp kind of stabbing kind of pains is what it felt like for me. I felt that at the beginning of my 9th week too. So what I'm thinking is that those sharp cramping sensations that I'm feeling are what other people may consider stretching or pulling. I don't know, it just, I get these sharp cramps right at the beginning of the new week or whatever, and then it goes away by the end of the week. So if it happens again this weekend, I'm pretty sure that that's what's happening. I put bloat down, of course. I'm bloated. My gag reflexes are still a thing. I haven't mentioned that in a while, but I have still been dealing with my gag reflexes when I brush my teeth. Brushing my teeth is my least favorite thing to do because I hate throwing up. My gag reflexes are so, everything is so sensitive, like I can barely touch the back of my tongue with the toothbrush without gagging and throwing up. And it's not a bad throw up, it's just like it's a small amount. It's just nasty. It doesn't feel good. My stomach hurts, my throat hurts, like it's just the most uncomfortable thing. So I cannot stand brushing my teeth right now. It's so disgusting, but I can't stand it. I have to do it, of course, because I mean, you have to brush your teeth, but I hate brushing my teeth right now. I did experience a little bit of constipation this week. I do know that I needed to increase my water intake because I wasn't doing that well with water this week. I put down hair growth because my chin hair has been growing crazy. Okay, leg hair, all the hair. Y'all know, well, if you have PCOS and you're a hairy PCOS person, you already know the hair all over the body is insane, and the hair growth, like, I feel like I shave it and by the time I get out the shower it's back. The hair growth has been ridiculous and I'm just like, oh my god, it's very annoying. Also this week, the last symptom I've had that's kind of picked up a little bit more, I've had quite frequent mild headaches this week, so I just been trying to increase my water intake because it did kind of drop off, just because water hasn't been that appealing to me. I've been drinking cranberry juice and like ginger ale, but I am working, like I have my cup of water here. I'm working on increasing my water intake right now. As far as my cravings for the 9th week, the only craving that I really had was cantaloupe. Oh my god, and I finally got one yesterday on the last day of my 9th week yesterday, and I put it in the refrigerator, and after a few hours I cut that thing open and I sat down with a plate of it. I shared it on Instagram. It was so good. Cantaloupe has never tasted so good to me before in my life, but right now cantaloupe is everything everything to me. It is so good. That's it for my cravings. Next, I'll go over other updates and questions that you guys have like asked me either here or on Instagram. I'll just kind of update you guys on a few things just in case somebody else had the same question. Gender reveal. A lot of people are asking, and I talked about this on my Instagram stories the other day. I don't know if we're gonna be doing a gender reveal, you guys. So because there's so much you cannot control dealing with infertility, I always said that since I could control finding out the gender and stuff, I would wait until birth to find out the gender, because it was just, you know, that one thing. And then it was also because I never imagined that I would ever get the surprise of finding out about a pregnancy or ever being able to surprise my husband. I always had in my mind that the way I would get my surprise element or have some kind of control over something would be to wait until birth to find out the gender. Dion, my husband, does not feel the same way. He definitely wants to find out ahead of time. While he wants a boy, it's not a big deal to him on what the gender is, but he does want to know ahead of time. So sorry if you can hear the tapping. My front door is open and I have a little bill fall. I started decorating for fall, and so, but my husband is in the military and he has missed out on a lot already on this pregnancy. He hasn't been to any appointments or anything yet. Next week when I go for my 10-week appointment, he will be able to make that one. I moved it because I was supposed to have an appointment this week for my 9th week, but I moved it to next week so that my husband can take off of work and be there so he can finally have an appointment. So that's what happened. But because my husband's in the military and he misses a lot, or he will miss a lot with this pregnancy, I want to do as much as I can to help him feel included. So I've left the whole gender thing up to him. So whether or not we find out with just us two, or he finds out and I don't know, or we happen to have a gender reveal, it's all up to him. I'm leaving that in his realm of things that he can be a part of, that he can partake in and make decisions on and stuff. I want him to feel included. So the gender is up to Dion. If y'all want to reach out to him on Instagram and, you know, put your vote in, then you can do that. But as of right now, Dion is finding out and I am not, and we'll figure out how that works. We'll figure out the rest. So we'll figure it out when it gets closer to time. And I know they have that little sneak peek test thing you can do. I don't know how accurate that is. I haven't really watched a lot of videos or anything about that, but we'll see. Names. I have names picked out. I've had a girl name picked out since I was in the 7th grade. It means a lot to me. My best friend has also used this name. It's a a name that we both love, and I always imagine having a little girl with this name. My best friend has used variations of this name for her 2 girls, and yeah, it's just a special name. But Dion does not like the name. He doesn't like it. So I think I'm gonna make it a middle name. And my husband's, Dion's baby sister, she passed away, and we'll be using her name as a middle name for the baby girl. But as far as like official first naming and stuff like that, I'm waiting until birth. I want to see baby before I make a decision on a name, and it's just because, you know, it's something they have to be stuck with for the rest of their life. So I want to look at them first and, you know, think about it. And so the plan right now is to have different variations of names that we like first and middle name variations. We'll have a couple of them, and then once birth happens, we look at baby, we'll make the actual decision then. And that's the plan right now, to wait till birth. But I do have a list of boy names, girl names, gender neutral names that I like, that are appealing to me. And for the most part, Dion only likes 2 names. 2 names on all of the lists. Like he's not really big on any of the names that I like. He doesn't have any name suggestions, but he's good at telling me, no, I don't like that. No, I don't like that one. So, metformin and progesterone. So yesterday was kind of my last day of taking metformin because I was told to stop taking it at 10 weeks. My appointment is next week. They didn't tell me the nurse told me, oh, I can just stop it. But I feel like I might need to wean myself off of it. So I called the nurse yesterday, and I'm still waiting on her to give me a call back about weaning myself off of the progesterone and metformin, or if I can continue progesterone, just because it's kind of become my crutch, you guys. And I've had a doctor tell me that I should take it through my whole first trimester because I do have a progesterone deficiency. But then now they're saying, oh, you can just stop at 10 weeks. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know how comfortable I feel about just stopping it. So when I get to my appointment next week, I'll have questions about it, and I'll get more clarification about what I should do regarding stopping those medications. Oh, I didn't get to mention in my 8-week pregnancy update, but I'll mention it here. I've started experiencing what I think is colostrum only coming from my left breast. The left one has become bigger than the right one. At first, I know they're always going to be a little, one's bigger than the other one, but they've been pretty even. But now the left one, to me, is a lot bigger than the right one. But I noticed like some dried up, like, colostrum, I think. And at first I was like, is this pus or something like that? Like, what is happening here? And I was like rubbing it off. But I wanted to throw that out there. I'm gonna ask the doctor like what that was about. If you don't know and you're new here, I did have issues with hyperlactin before pregnancy, and I was already producing breast milk before I ever got pregnant because I had a small brain tumor, prolactinoma, that was causing my body to produce breast milk. So I know what it feels like now, but I didn't feel that leaking, and it hasn't done it anymore. It was just at one time, but it just kind of caught me off guard. So I just wanted to throw that out there in case anybody else was experiencing the same thing and wondering if you were alone. I'm definitely mentioning it when I go through my appointment next week. But yeah, I have like random sensations in my nipples every now and then, but it's not anything really consistent or nothing like that. But I did want to mention that. And then a lot of you asked about my twist last week, and I wanted to just say I did these. Usually I do mini twists much smaller than this. These are pretty big compared to what my mini twists look like. I did these twists because it's easy. I don't have to do anything to my hair, and it's just pretty much, I can just throw it up in a ponytail and be done with it until it cools off here in Virginia and I can straighten my hair. And I wear my hair straight from the time it cools off at the end of October until about March, middle of March, I wear my hair straight that whole time through the fall winter time because it's easy. And I told y'all I'm a lazy natural. I don't want to be doing a bunch of stuff to my hair, and I don't put a lot of heat on my hair. I use flexi rods and Bantu knots to maintain my hair, and I use dry shampoo to keep my scalp clear. Yeah, and the last thing I have up here is that my next appointment is next week. Dion will finally go. I don't think I'm going to be recording at that appointment. I'll definitely let you guys know what I find out at that appointment, but I won't be recording because it's my husband's first appointment. I just thought I'd leave that moment private for us. So yeah, we'll get to see baby again, and I'm so excited, very excited, because baby has gotten a lot bigger. I think that's all though. Let me go ahead and give you guys, oh, another thing, somebody also mentioned that yoga pants or leggings and stuff are also a comfortable option. They are not comfortable to me. I wear leggings to take my bump photos. If you follow me on Instagram and you see I post every Friday specs about baby and what my bump is looking like, I wear leggings in those just because I started out that way, but they aren't comfortable. Everything I wear now is usually oversized and big because I just need to be comfortable, you know. So I wear a lot of sweatpants and t-shirts, and if I have to wear pants, I put on those maternity jeans, but leggings are no for me. I don't want anything tight and restricting or anything like that. I just need everything to be loose. So let me give you a bump shot. I'm wearing Tupac today, you guys. All right, I think this is far enough back, but I'm in sweatpants today, and I'll do it this way. So here is my little bump with a t-shirt on this way. And I feel like it kind of shrunk. I feel like it shrunk a little bit. I feel like I'm less bloated now. So I feel like it's a lot smaller. And then here is my belly from the front. Here it is from the side. See, it feels like it's much smaller. Here we go. Here is my bump from the side. Here is my bump from this side. Before I go, one more thing I wanted to mention is I am trying out different moisturizers, and I'm gonna be going shopping. I'm gonna be on the hunt for moisturizers for my stomach because my skin has started itching a lot. My back and my stomach skin has started itching and feeling really dry, and I'm layering moisturizers and oils and stuff right now, but I need to get me down a good routine with moisturizing and keeping it moist so it's not so itchy. So that's what I'll be working on, and if I come up with something in the next week, I'll let you guys know in next week's video. And the last thing is I will be participating in Vlogtober. I'm a little late because I've been busy this week, but I will be trying to post videos every day of this month. So if you watch the vlogs, you'll find out about stuff a lot faster than my bump dates. I'll still be doing my bump dates, but I plan on posting vlogs so you kind of see behind the scenes what's happening with us and baby and how we're starting to prepare our lives for this transition. So I think that's all. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video and get it over, you guys, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.